love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a peace in your ear. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paul Cook, and I am the pastor at 3 Point Bible Church here in Jonesboro, Georgia. And it's good to see you. I gather together every Wednesday for just some water, some coffee. Today, again, I'm drinking hot chocolate, and it's just an opportunity for us to kind of gather together, maybe sing a song, and share my thoughts on God's Word. Jesus didn't give us a long list of rules. What Jesus gave us was a relationship. When he was asked by the Pharisees what mattered most, he said, love God and love others. This is what he said. This is from Matthew chapter 22. It says this, "But when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees with his reply, they met together to question him again. And one of them, an expert in religious law, tried to trap him with this question, 'Teacher, which is the most important commandment in the law of Moses?' And Jesus replied, 'You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And a second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law and all the demands of the prophets are based on these two commandments.'" Jesus didn't separate the two. He said, love God. And the second is equally important. Love others. That's the part we kind of skip over when we think about that. We can't consistently love others if we are not first being formed by our love for God. And a lot of us try, though. We try to be patient. We try to be generous. We try to be forgiving. But we find out that we're just running on fumes. It's all in our strength and all in our, until someone gets on our nerves. And eventually, what happens? Our love grows thin. It becomes conditional. It's tired. It's worn out. And loving God isn't about affection. It's about alignment. It's about being aligned with God. It's choosing to let God reshape what we desire, our thoughts, how we react, who we become. When we spend time with him regularly, honestly, imperfectly even, what he's doing this quiet work inside of us, shaping us, molding us, making us more Christ-like. What God does, he slows us down. He exposes us, areas in us, things that are brittle. He heals things in our lives that we've been hiding and holding on to. And when that happens, something shifts within us. We start loving people not out of obligation. Oh, I have to love you. I hear people say sometimes, I love you, but I don't like you. That kind of goes out the window. It happens when we are aligned with God. It overflows, and we really find ourselves loving others. And it quits being performative, and it becomes more personal. We listen better. We judge less quickly. We show up with grace first instead of being defensive and, coming in with our, I'm better or I'm smarter. And that happens not in us trying to control ourselves, but God doing a work in us. And loving others, I think about that. It's rarely dramatic. And most of the time, loving others is going to be inconvenient. It means we stay present instead of trying to escape. It means to choose compassion over, when irritation wants us to reach out and say that we're justified in the way that we're acting. It's loving people who can't repay us and they don't understand us and they may not even notice the things that we are doing. But this is where the beauty lives, because every small act of love becomes a visible echo of God's love for us. And instead of trying harder, as we get ready for, I'm all into love now because we've got Valentine's Day coming up on Friday, just a couple days from now. But maybe it's time to slow down and say, God, am I loving you like I should? Am I letting you love me? And then once we start to overflow in our relationship with God and we find ourselves loving God with all of our heart and our soul and our mind and our strength, then what flows next is our love for others. And that's when the world begins to notice. I would love to hear your thoughts and hear what you think. As always, you can join me here on Wednesdays. We get together for, again, some music, some coffee, water, tea, or in this case, hot chocolate. Opportunity for us just to kind of share with each other thoughts on God's Word, what God is saying to us. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And let me know how I can pray for you. It's always a privilege for us to pray for people here at 3 Point Bible Church. If you don't have a church home, we would love for you to come check us out. We meet together on Sundays at 11 for praise and worship, God's Word and prayer. We have small groups that meet at 10 o'clock where we are doing Bible studies. We have Bible studies on Sunday evening and on Wednesday nights. And if you don't have a church home, we'd love for you to come check us out. If you do have a church home, check us out online. We're on Facebook and YouTube, and you can find us, and you can contact us here at the church. We would love to hear from you and to talk and share with you. Anyway, as always, Coffee Chat with Paul on Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Love you guys.